Friends and family, thank you for attending the USS Defender Patriot or Defender Picnic today. I'd like to highlight one of our outstanding sailors who's recently been selected as the as a finalist for the Pack Fleet Sailor of the Year. IC1 Jones, who comes to us from Chattanooga, Tennessee, was recently selected. I think you guys all know some of his specific accomplishments. I'll go over a couple of them real quick. Full Eagle and Keen Sword, they're the two multinational exercises that we participate in with the Japanese and Koreans annually. As you guys well know, and the families may not be aware of, IC1 Jones qualified as MCM Evaluator. That's a qualification usually held by senior petty officers on board these mine countermeasure ships. He was also responsible for coordinating over 10 community service projects in our host nations of Korea and Japan during those two exercises. Since reporting on board also, he's been nominated, or sorry about that, he's been serving as our ship's maintenance material officer, position usually held by a second tour division officer, and he's coordinated our DSRA. Now the Sailor of the Year program, the way that that's set up, it was set up in 1973 by CNO Zumwalt to recognize outstanding sailors and their performance. This is the second selection board that he's been nominated for. The ship nominated him. It then went to MCM Round 7 where he was nominated, and that nomination was forwarded on to Commander Pacific Fleet. So with that, he's going forward representing us well, and his accomplishments are a testament to your hard work and all the teamwork that we display on a daily basis in getting the mission done. With that, I will open the floor if there are any questions. Yeah. If not, we'll get back to Evan Bratz. Sir.
Hi, Ken Selton, and my husband is being one Selton, and he won the Sailor of the Quarter competition first quarter, and ever since the repeal of Donut Hotel and Doma, he should have won Sailor of the Year. And is it because he's gay?
Has nothing to do with his sexuality. The nomination process is compiled by nomination packages from each department. In fact, each one of the sailors of the quarter that has gone up is compiled are competed against each other inside the lifelines to then be recommended forward to MCM Round 7. So our 4 sailor of the quarters were put together. They were boarded by our chief petty officers. The board consists of all of the chiefs that are in our mess, which is 6 right now, and they have the administrative packages. They look at the last 5 years of performance of this sailor, and based on the last year, as well as the 5-year overall performance, is how they determine who's going to be recommended to go forward. Sir.
Kevin Hall, sir, parent, just looking at the Sailor of the Year program. Thank you for explaining a little bit to me. But
Sir.
So what does the nominee from the ship get, and what will they receive if they win for the entire team?
If IC1 is selected as the Sailor of the Year for Pack Fleet, he is not meritoriously promoted to Chief Petty Officer. He's also awarded a Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal. If he does not win at that level, he's awarded a Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal.
What did he get so far?
He has not been awarded any personal awards to date.
Nothing.
No.
Just a name in a hat.
Name in a hat and a plaque recognizing his performance at both the MCM Round 7 and ship level competitions.
Do you think there should be more recognition at the command level, since he's basically representative for the command, or is it just a plaque and a shape?
I think that the personal opinion, I think that the awards that he's gotten to date have been commensurate with his performance. He's already been awarded 2 mid-tour achievement awards. He's done his job well, and we've recognized him for specific achievement within that period. Sir.
Yes, sir. Ian Sheldon. There's been some rumor floating around about ship decommissioning. Can you talk to me a little bit about where we are with that?
What is taking place over in the Sasebo AOR right now is mid next year, The Avenger and Defender are to be hull swapped with USS Pioneer and USS Chief, currently import San Diego. And the plan right now is that the Avenger, MCM-1, will be decommissioned by end of next year.
And so myself had just started my 5-year sea tour. What does that mean for me?
What that means for you is come next year, we'll go through a period of putting the ship in layup and getting it ready for a heavy lift back to San Diego, as well as receiving the Chief from San Diego and getting our preparations ready to take over that ship. Because, different engineering plant, they will have just completed a major availability, and we need to come up to speed on that ship.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
Sir, Martina Dell, my husband's OS2 Dell on board, and I have a little bit of a problem with the Family Readiness Group. I know some of the members are here at the picnic today, and I don't think that we have a good system set up so that the families are getting the support that we all need. We just, as you probably know, we just had a baby, and I feel like I don't have enough support for the Family Readiness Group. What can you do about that, please?
Have you contacted the ombudsman by chance?
I've sent her a couple of emails, and I really just don't get a whole lot back from her.
Okay, well, I'll take that down, and I'll get an answer back to you.